Hey y'all, welcome to the Crafty Cove. My name's Missy. Here we like to do farmhouse decor on a Dollar Tree budget. Of course, it is the 5th, and that can only mean one thing, our 5 Under 5 DIY challenge. I host this every month with my friend Emily from Farm Charm Chic, and this month our theme is Patriotic Home Decor. We'll talk about that more in just a little while, but for now we are going to get right into the DIYs. DIY number 1. So for this, I'm taking 2 of the little crates from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to paint both of them white all over. One of them I only paint the sides. You can see here, no, I take that back. I think I painted them completely. Then I'm going to take one of the American flag, I can't talk today, sorry y'all. American flag napkins from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to cut a square out, and these are 2-ply, so I'm going to take that first ply off. Next, I'm going to cut out the part that has the stars on it. We're going to put some Mod Podge on the side of our crate. And then we're going to take our red and white piece and Mod Podge that down. And then right over that, we're going to put the star piece of the napkin, after we cut it down, of course. We're going to put the star piece of the napkin in the corner. I'm doing this on both of the crates and on both sides of the crates, if that makes any sense at all. After I get it finished, after all the Mod Podge is on there, then the napkins are on there, then we're going to go ahead and Mod Podge over it. And what I did is I made one of them a planter and one of them just like a little stand to put things on. This was super easy. I hope I've explained it well, y'all. I'm getting tongue-tied today for some reason. But here is the final project. I love how it turned out. So cute, so simple, but you know, just gives that little bit of patriotic decor. So again, this is our 5 Under 5 challenge. I host this every month with my friend Emily from Farm Charm Chic. And this month, our guest host is Tammy from The Rusted Willow. We love this challenge. It is one of my favorites of all time on YouTube. Even if I wasn't the host, I would still love this challenge. And Emily always brings forth such amazing projects, as does everyone on our playlist. So make sure you check out Emily, and our guest host is the talented Tammy. I've said it before, from the Rusted Willow. She is also, I love her projects. I love everything she does. So don't forget to check the 2 of them out. I will have their channels linked in the description box, along with the playlist. Every month, our playlist gets better and better. And I just want to thank all of the crafters for participating in this every single month. Okay, let's go right on to DIY number 2. This one's a super simple one. I'm taking 3 of the wood arrow cutouts from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to remove the stickers and the hanging jute. Next, I'm going to paint 1 crimson red chalk paint by Waverly, 1 white Waverly chalk paint, and 1 ocean Waverly chalk paint. I do the fronts and all around the edges. After that, we're just going to put a few decals on these. On the red one, I put Snap. On the blue one, I put Pop. And on the white one, I put Crackle. I just thought that was a neat little saying. I thought it was really cute and catchy. After that, we're going to take 3 of the little wooden blocks from the Dollar Tree. I glue those together. And then I'm going to glue them on the back down towards the bottom of these arrows, and that way they will stand up. Next, I'm going to take some some nautical rope, the white from the Dollar Tree. I cut off 3 little pieces. Oh, I actually used 4 of those blocks. I'm sorry, y'all. After we glue those, we're just making these our little things that you light on fire. I don't know what those are called, stems, I don't know. And then I use my lighter to make it look like they have been on fire. But I love how this one turned out. So stinking cute and so simple. Okay, DIY number 3. Now, somehow I lost some footage, but this is just a little rectangle sign from the Dollar Tree. It probably came off of something, and I saved it. And I just painted it in that blue ocean Waverly chalk paint. And then I'm taking some of these foam stars from the Dollar Tree. I put a white one, a red one, and a white one again. And in between those white and red ones, I just stick a little blue star. After that, I'm going to flip this over so we can probably see what I've... Oh, it's just a little garden sign. Then I'm going to take some of this red and white buffalo check ribbon from the Dollar Tree, cut a piece off, two pieces off and glue those to the ends of the back. Then take some more of that nautical rope from the Dollar Tree, and we are just going to unwind it so it is actually 3 pieces instead of 1. And then I just hang a bunch of these down at random lengths, just however I like it for this. And that's it. Just a little thing that I'm going to put. Oh, I did dovetail the ends of the ribbons. I'm going to put this on my deck at home, and I think it turned out super cute. Just really simple, and the red, white, and blue, I love it. DIY number 4, y'all, we're moving right along on this one. So this is one of the little table centerpieces from the Dollar Tree table decoration, and it's just a star. I just take it apart, or take it out of the wrapper, and then put it together like it's supposed to go. Next, I'm going to make a simple bow out of that same red and white buffalo check ribbon. Y'all can see, if you want to see a more detailed version of how I do my bows, let me know. I'm not the best at bow making, but I have found this to be a pretty simple process. So I struggled a lot with this stinking ribbon, though. It did not want to stay the way I needed it to. But if y'all want to see me make more bows, like more detailed, let me know in the comments, and I will try to do that in another video. After we get that bow finished, we're just going to set it to the side, and I'm going to use a whole bunch of things from the Dollar Tree just to decorate up this star, and this is going on a little end table that I have out on my deck as well. I take 2 of the little flags from the Dollar Tree, and I just glue those on the back part of that star exactly where I want them, glue my bow on, and then I am basically just taking a bunch of the red and white embellishments and flowers from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just gluing those on the back side just however I want them, just until it looks the way that I want it to look. This is the perfect time to make your creativity show. Just anything you like, stick it on there, and I think it turned out super, super cute, and this was all done for under $3. Now we are on to our final DIY. This one's, it looks complicated, but it is totally not. And I'm going to leave all the numbers of these tumbling tower blocks that you need and down in the description box. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take 10 tumbling tower blocks and glue them together in like a stick. I do this 8 different times. So I will have 8 sets of 10 tumbling tower blocks. Now I'm taking 5 and gluing them together. And I don't remember how many sets of the 5 I do. I will leave that in the description box below. Next, we're taking 2 of the sets of 10 and gluing them together. Then I'm going to take 2 more of the sets of 10. And I hope you can understand how I'm doing this. I'm kind of gluing it on sideways on the 2 that were already glued together. Then we flip it over and do the exact same thing. We do that twice. So we're making 2 sets of right here what you see. Next, we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like 8 sets of 5 and glue all of those together. Again, it seems tedious, but it really isn't. It's just a lot of numbers. And I will have all of that listed down in my description box. I didn't realize I showed you all that. After we get that finished, that has become our base. We're going to take some popsicle sticks, and we are just going to cut them down to size so that we can give just a little more stability to all these tumbling tower blocks. So I just glue this to the back with some wood glue and some hot glue. Again, just a little more stability for all these tower blocks being glued together. Next, I'm going to take 3 more sets of 5. So I think I do 11 sets of 5, 11 or 12. 3 more sets of 5 and glue those together. That's going to become our top piece. Now we're going to start assembling. We're making an outside lantern. So we take one of our sets of 4 sets of 10. We're going to put some wood glue and some hot glue and glue that right to the side of our base. We do the same exact thing on the other side with the other set of 4 sets of 10. Does that make any sense? After we get those glued together, we're taking some Waverly wax some Waverly wax in Antique, and I'm going to go ahead and paint that on this entire piece, and then we are going to wipe it off with the paper towel. We're just staining it. I did not show me putting that top piece on, but all I did was glue those 3 sets of 5 on the top, and then I put some floral foam down on the bottom, cut it in half and put it down on the bottom, and just am covering it with some moss. After that, we're going to just start filling in all of that floral foam with some different flowers from the Dollar Tree. Then I take one of these paper lanterns from the Dollar Tree. I tie a little loop on the top part of the piece, and I just hang that lantern from there and add some more 4th of July embellishments, and that is it. This is also going on my deck. I love how this turned out. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and it can be switched out for the seasons if I need it to be. So here's our final reveal. I'm sorry about my voiceover today, y'all. I'm just tripping over my words. I'm not sure what's going on. But I hope you enjoyed these projects. Again, the 5 under 5 is always my favorite. Don't forget to check out Emily and Tammy, and of course, the playlist. Y'all know that I love each and every one of you, and I appreciate you more than you know. Thanks for watching. Y'all come back now. You hear?